Peer-to-peer fundraising is it's a bit of a trendy buzzword for a technique that has been used for almost 100 years. When we talk about peer-to-peer, we're really talking, the only difference between peer-to-peer and traditional fundraising is that in traditional fundraising, as the organization, we're the ones asking our constituents to support us. So say I work for a huge cancer hospital, I have patients and their families, I either go to them in person or I send them direct mail or I put a website in front of them and I ask them to support me. The only difference in peer-to-peer is in peer-to-peer we're deputizing someone else to ask on our behalf, right? And when I said earlier this has been around for 100 if not hundreds of years, there's really established models of peer-to-peer events that have been taking place in the country long before we called it peer-to-peer. The example we use is March of Dimes, which was created in the 30s. So with the original March of Dimes model was go around to your neighbors and tell them that you're going to walk and literally get them to give you dimes. So it's the same thing as fundraising, except the people doing the asking don't work for the organization. They're our constituents. At the same time, that's the challenge with peer-to-peer because we're not directly asking. There's a long line, there's a long chain of things that have to happen to make it work. We're not directly touching the donors. We're touching super advocates who are touching the donors. So.